As I mentioned before, that puts them level on points now with Liverpool getting the victory there. You said lucky, Stevie.
I didn't see them scoring in this game until the red card. I really didn't. I thought Brentford pretty much dealt with everything they had to throw at them, and I just didn't see Villa. Listen, I thought because there would obviously be some sort of charge towards the end because they're in a position, because they're strong. But I had no way at 1-0 that I think they could win it. Could they snatch a point when you're only one behind? Maybe. But no, the sending off totally, in my opinion, changed this game. What
a weekend then when it comes to the Premier League title race, which is certainly well and truly on. According to the bookies, City are still favourites at 6-5. But remember, they've been long odds on at the start of the campaign. And then it's Liverpool who are second favourites ahead of Arsenal. Oh, sorry, no, Arsenal second favourites, then Liverpool, then Villa at 14-1. Whew. Has anything changed? Has this weekend changed anything for you as to who's going to win it?
You know, City continue to just... If I was a City fan, actually, if I was the manager, I'd be concerned. We sit here and we have done and said they can't keep a clean sheet. Now, this game was so bad for so long. It was a training game. But as soon as City get a punch in the nose at the moment, they look vulnerable.
Yeah.
And Crystal Palace never, ever looked like they were going to get back in this game. It was so one way. But as soon as they get the Mateta goal, then it's panic stations. And unfortunately for them, several or two or three of the really good defenders that have been solid for certainly 18 months or so are not playing particularly well. And so everybody's talking about Kevin De Bruyne coming back. That's fine. But they're going to have to plug the gap at the other end. That's their biggest problem.
So back to my question, has it changed anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think it continues to change. I think Arsenal are starting to play better because Arsenal are in this position and they've only, for a long period this season, they have not played the type of football we know they can, right? So they're starting to hit a little bit of momentum now and players are back fit, most of them, back playing with confidence. Villa are sort of a fly in the ointment.
Yep.
Liverpool, we know, are going to be there or thereabouts. And so I think that's a big problem for Man City. They're going to have to put one of these runs together that you sit back and go, wow, that's amazing. And they don't look likely at this moment in time.
You know, the most important thing for them, and I think Guardiola, of all people, should figure this one out. When they get that punch in the nose, this is a team that, at their best, you can't get the ball off them.
Right.
And so when they get a punch in the nose, what the best teams do when they're at their best is they take the air out of the game by passing the ball and keeping it away from the opposition. But even in this game, when that first goal went in, all of a sudden, they're not quite as confident. And that is huge. So if you stick they're kind of questioning themselves, and you also stick on top of that the fact that defensively they're not at it, that's a problem. And he has to figure that out. And that's how to do it. You keep the ball and don't give it the opposition.
Well, it's a big test for him because last year he had one team to worry about.
Yes.
And currently now he's got at least three. At least three that are in there that are competitive. So he's got to worry about all. Last year it was only, are Arsenal going to falter? And when they did, City were there. He's got a lot of work to do because these other guys all fancy their chances. And at the moment, City are the poorer of all the four teams.
City, of course, not involved in the Carabao Cup midweek. It was Newcastle who knocked them out. Some mouth-watering ties you live here on ESPN+, including Newcastle against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, Port Vale against Middlesbrough, Everton, Fulham. Then on Wednesday, it's Liverpool against West Ham.